Guys, Be Better on Purpose. Jake Lockhart here today. We're going to move up to the shoulders, looking at shoulder pain, give you a warm-up to do each day. If I had to choose one warm-up to do for the rest of my life for my shoulders, it would be hands down crossover symmetry. So we're going to look at the activation protocol today. It's 7 movements. We got 3 at eye level and then 4 at knee level. For each of these, just make your eye level sure the bands are at or above eye level, and then at knee level they're at or below knee level. So we'll get the bands. There's basically 3 various settings you can go to. It's novice, athlete, or elite. I'll just start with athletic today. The first one is going to be high resistance. For that, it's going to be the red bands. And then purple will be lower resistance. So for all these, I come in the gym a lot of times, and sometimes I see people come over here and they start pulling on the band, not really sure what to do. Follow the protocol and obviously first cross over. Second, you want to keep a nice athletic stance, a little bend in the knees and the hips. My torso is perpendicular to the ground, and then I'm going to pull my shoulders back and down. We spend a lot of time in this position in life looking at our phone, driving, or at the desk, so we really want to open up for our shoulders and our thoracic spine, and this is a great warm-up to do that. So before you do each movement, always make sure to set your shoulder blades back and down. Don't be shrugged up like this. Relax and pull your shoulder blades together. So the first one is row, so I'll pull here. I'm going to hold for a 2 count and back in. I'm going to reset if I need to, because a lot of times we want to flex up there, the traps. So relax, reset, pull for a 2 count and back in. You're going to go through 8 of those reps. What I recommend too, a 2 count is a little bit longer than you might think it is. So pull out, deep breath in, breath out, and that'll be about a 2 count and go in. You'll go through 8 of those. Next, the reverse fly. It's low resistance, so we come to here, shoulder blades down and back, pull, make a T essentially. The band's going to be parallel to the ground, and in. That was a little bit longer than 2 count. You go through 8 reps of that. The next one's the pull down, back to high resistance. You're going to bend your hips a little bit, chest is over your feet. You're going to pull right back down by your waist at 2 count, and then I want to make sure my elbows are locked out, shoulder blades down. I pull, and then you're also going to retract here, back in. Excuse me, we're not doing a 2 count. We're going to pull our shoulder blades back in, and let the bands come forward. Next, we're going to go to knee level. We're starting with the low resistance again. For this one, it's called 90-90. So we're going to come here 90 degrees with basically your biceps, 90 degrees with your forearms, hold for a 2 count, and then if you get comfortable with it, always pull your shoulder blades back, and once you're good, you can smoothly go through it like that. On this one especially, try not to overextend your back. Stay in that good neutral position, rib cage down, a little tension in your core, and in. Next one is going to be called Skype Ation. We're turned out, we have some tension in the band, in a good position, pull out. It's going to fall right underneath our armpit with the bands, hold for a 2 count, and I'm back in. The next one, we're going back to high resistance. It is the incline push or incline plus, kind of think like incline bench press. We're going to let a little chest stretch on the first as we begin the rep. Press out, and then you can do a 3 protract to retract. That's basically just shoving out your shoulder even more, like that, and then back in and let the chest stretch on the way back in. The last one to finish up the activation is the victory. So with the victory, you're back down to low resistance. Engage your scaps, pull up, make a V, or like you got a touchdown, and back in. And for all these, you're going to find a comfortable position. You don't want slack in the bands as you begin to pull, but you don't have to be where it's total tension before you even hit in range. You'll find a good neutral middle ground where you'll feel tension throughout as it increases until the end of the rep. And like I said, for all these, keep your rib cage down, don't overextend, but don't be rounded. Big part, setting the shoulder blades back, keeping your chest neutral, do the rep, and back in. That's crossover symmetry activation.